Alright, imagine this. You walk up to a vending machine. No instructions, no labels. You have no idea how it works, but you need to figure it out. So what do? You have two choices. One, you start pressing buttons, testing it like a regular user. Or two, you open it up, take a look inside and see exactly how it operates. This, my friends, is the difference between black box testing and white box testing. Let's start with black box testing. This is where you interact with the system without knowing how it works internally. It's all about testing the input and checking the output. You don't care about the internal code, just the functionality. For example, let's say you're logging into an app. Enter the correct password, access granted. Enter the wrong password, access denied. Or leave it blank like an error message. This method simulates how a real user interacts with the software, making it essential for UI testing, functionality checks, and system validation. Some key techniques used in black box testing are equivalence partitioning, testing different input groups to ensure correct output, boundary value analysis, checking edge cases like minimum and maximum values, decision table testing, creating scenarios based on conditions and rules. Black box testing is mainly performed by testers and end users who focus on what the software does, not how it does it. Now let's flip the script. What if you open the vending machine and examine how everything works inside? That's white box testing. Here we analyze the internal code, logic, and structure of the program. This type of testing is performed by developers and test engineers who have a deep knowledge of the code base. The goal is to ensure each function, condition, and execution path is working correctly. Some key techniques in white box testing include statement coverage, making sure every line of the code is executed at least once. Branch coverage, checking all possible decision paths in the conditional statements. Path coverage, ensuring all execution flows are tested properly. This method is crucial for code optimization, security testing, and debugging complex issues. But wait, what if we combine both? That's where gray box testing comes in. It's a hybrid approach where testers have partial knowledge of the internal system but still test it from a user's perspective. This method is great for identifying security flaws, integration issues, and hidden defects. Key techniques used in gray box testing include regression testing, ensuring new updates don't break existing functionality, API and web service testing, checking how different components communicate, penetration testing, identifying security vulnerabilities by simulating cyber attacks. Gray box testing is often performed by testers and developers together to ensure both usability and security. So which testing method should you use? Well, it depends. If you're testing from a user's perspective, go with black box testing. If you need to analyze the internal workings, use white box testing. And if you want a balanced approach, gray box testing is the way to go. Here's the key takeaway. Black box testing checks if the software works correctly without needing internal knowledge. White box testing dives into the code to ensure proper structure and logic. Gray box testing combines both for better security and integration. Testing helps prevent failures, save costs, and builds trust in the softwares we use every day. Thank you and keep testing.